Everyone. So this is a video of the basics formula. So keep on revising all the previous formulas also, and let's now start with the new chapter. Okay. So the first one is the intervals. Intervals are basically subsets of R and are commonly used in solving inequalities or in finding domains. If there are two numbers a or B belongs to R such that A is smaller than B, and we can define four types of intervals as follows. So there are four types of intervals: open interval, closed interval, open closed interval, and closed open interval. Okay, and these are the symbols used in all the intervals. Okay, so we will now discuss with all the intervals. So open interval is a comma b, which is equal to open curly bracket x is to a, which is smaller than x and which is smaller than b, closed curly bracket, that is n points are not included. In the closed interval, which is a comma b, is equals to open curly bracket x is to a, this is the inequality sign, which is smaller than or equal to x, and then again that inequality sign, smaller than or equal to b, that is endpoints are also included in this closed interval, and this is possible only when both a and b are finite. Okay, so now the third one is open closed interval a comma b, which is equal to x is to a, which is smaller than x, which is smaller than or equal to b, closed curly bracket. And the fourth one is the closed open interval, which is a comma b, which is equal to x is to a, lesser than or equal to x, lesser than b, closed curly bracket. Okay, so these are the symbols used. You should you should take the screenshot on your mobile or anything and on your device, and keep it safely so that these symbols are not confuse you. Okay, so you can revise it every time. So now let's move on to the infinite intervals, which are defined as follows. A comma infinite is equals to x is to x greater than a, and the second one is a comma infinite, which is equal to x is to x, which is greater than or equal to a, and this is the third one, minus infinite comma p is equals to x is to x smaller than b, and this is the fourth one, infinite comma b is equals to x is to x, which is lesser than or equal to b, and this one is the fifth one, which is minus infinite comma infinite is equals to x is to x belongs to R. Okay, so these all things will come in the bracket on either side, and on the other side it will come round bracket. In the fourth and second case, the square brackets and the round brackets are used. So as per the symbols used here, you have to apply that all the things, and now let's move on. Now the properties of modulus. For any a comma b belongs to R, mod a, which is greater than or equal to 0, mod a is equals to minus mod a, mod minus a. Okay, and many things are there. Mod a, which is greater than or equal to a, comma mod a greater than or equal to minus a. and this one is the mode AB is equals to mode A into mode B, and this is the mode A upon B is equals to mode A upon mode B, and this one is the mode A plus B, which is lesser than or equal to mode A plus mode B, and the last one is mode A minus B, which is greater than or equal to mode A minus mode B. Okay, so all these formulas, these properties of modulus is simple. Okay, so this is also very easy as compared to any other chapter, so prepare it well. And now the trigonometric functions of sum or difference of two angles. So and always people or take in the sums who make the sums take the examples of two angles as A and B only. Okay, so they always take like sine A cos B, always they take like this only, so anything will come according to that. Okay, so now sine A plus minus B is equals to sine A cos B plus minus cos A sine B, and now this one is 2 sine A cos B is equals to sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, and 2 cos A sine B is equals to sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. Okay, and now the B one, cos A plus minus B, which is equal to cos A cos B plus minus sin A sin B. Therefore, 2 cos A cos B is equals to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, and 2 sin A sin B is equals to cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Okay, so all these things A minus B, A plus B will come in the brackets, and you have to put the angle sine cos. Okay, and now the C1, sine square A minus sine square B is equals to cos square B minus cos square A, which is equal to sine A plus B into sine A minus B. Okay, so please remember all these trigonometric functions, and which is useful in all the sums. Okay, so be prepared with it also. So now the d1 is cos square A minus sine square B is equals to cos square B minus sine square A, which is equal to cos A plus B into cos A minus B. And now the E1 is cot A minus A plus minus B is equals to cot A cot B plus minus 1 upon cot B plus minus cot A, and the F1 is tan A plus B plus C is equals to tan A plus tan B plus tan C minus tan A tan B tan C upon 1 minus tan A tan B minus tan B tan C minus tan C tan A. Okay, so all these formulas seems to be bigger, but it is as simple as anything else, and thus it will be very easy when you will solve practically in all the sums, and you will be able to remember all these big formulas in your examinations, because while you are practicing more the sums, you will be getting more idea of all the sums, and you will be thorough with all the formulas. Okay, so in all other videos with this channel will give you everything full explanation about all the sums, so while practicing you will be able to learn these formulas. Okay, so don't worry, keep watching this and keep following this YouTube channel. And now we move on. Factorization of the sum or difference of two sines or cosines. Sin c plus sin d is equals to 2 sin c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2. And now this one is sin c minus sin d is equals to 2 cos c plus d upon 2 into sin c minus d upon 2. The c1 is cos c plus cos d is equals to 2 cos c plus d upon 2 into cos c minus d upon 2. Okay, and the fourth one is cos c minus cos d is equals to minus 2 sin c plus d upon 2 into sin c minus d upon 2. Okay, and this is the multiple and some multiple angles. Cos 2a is equals to cos square a minus sin square a is equals to 2 cos square a minus 1, which is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square a. And the other formula is 2 cos square theta upon 2 is equals to 1 plus cos theta. And the other is 2 sin square theta upon 2 is equals to 1 minus cos theta. And now the C1 is sin 2a is equals to 2 tan a upon 1 plus tan square a. Okay, so this all these formulas of multiple and some multiple angles is important and vital for your examinations, because this form sums based on these formulas come every time. Short questions come, but they do come. And now this cos 2a is equals to 1 minus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a. And the d part is sin 3a is equals to 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. Okay, and this e1 is cos 3a is equals to 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. And the other is tan 3a is equals to 3 tan a minus tan cube 1 upon 1 minus 3 tan square a. Okay, so these were the formulas of the multiple and some multiple angles. You can see it once again because they are important and they are big ones also, so you can take the screenshots of all these formulas and remember it every time. Okay, so it will be helpful to you in all the examinations. Now there are some important trigonometric ratios. Sine pi is equals to 0 and cosine pi is equals to minus 1. Tan and pi is equals to 0, where n belongs to I. Now the B1 is sine 15 degree or sine pi upon 12 is equals to root 3 minus 1 upon 2 root 2, which is equal to cos 75 or cos 5 pi upon 12. And now this one is the cos 15 or cos pi upon 12, as same as it is, only you have to change from sine to cos, which is cos pi upon 12 is equals to root 3 plus 1 upon 2 root 2, which is equal to sine 75 or sine 5 pi upon 12. And now this, as it is saved, you have to put now 10. So now you will get 10 15 degree is equals to root 3 minus 1 upon root 3 plus 1 is equals to 2 minus root 3, which is equal to cot 75. And the second one is 1075 is equals to root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2 plus root 3. which is equal to cot 15, and the C1 is sine pi upon 10 or sine 18 degree is equals to 50 root 5 minus 1 upon 4, and cos 36 or cos pi upon 5 is equals to root 5 plus 1 upon 4. Okay, so these are the formulas of the trigonometric ratios. So revise. And now this is the range of the trigonometric expression: minus root under the root a square plus b square, which is less than or equal to a sine theta plus b cos theta, which is less than or equal to under the root a square plus b square. Okay, so this is the range of the trigonometric expression. And now the sine and cosine series: sine alpha plus sine bracket open alpha plus beta plus sine alpha plus 2 beta with plus, okay, and sine alpha plus n minus 1 beta is equals to sine n beta upon 2, the whole upon sine beta upon 2 into sine alpha plus n minus 1 upon 2 beta. And the next one is cos alpha plus beta plus cos alpha plus 2 beta, as it is same cos alpha plus n minus 1 beta is equals to sine n beta upon 2, the whole upon sine beta upon 2 into cos alpha plus n minus 1 upon 2 beta. Okay, so these were the sine and cosine series, and now we will move on to the trigonometric equations, which are the principal solutions, the solutions which lie in the interval 0 comma 2 pi are called the principal solutions. Okay, so I repeat: principal solutions, solutions which lie in the interval 0 comma 2 pi are called the principal solutions. General solutions are many, so the 4 points are there. We will revise one by one. Sine theta is equals to sine alpha, which is equal to theta is equals to n pi plus minus 1 raised to n alpha, where alpha belongs to square bracket minus alpha pi upon 2 comma pi upon 2, where n belongs to I. Okay, so everywhere n belongs to I only. And now the second one is all are same, just you have to change the sine, cos and tan. All everyone is same. Okay, so cos theta is equals to cos alpha, which is theta is equals to 2n pi plus minus alpha, where alpha belongs to square bracket open 0 comma pi closed square bracket, where n belongs to I. Tan theta is equals to tan alpha, which is theta is equals to n pi plus alpha, where alpha belongs to minus pi upon 2 comma pi upon 2, and n belongs to I. Now the fourth one is sine square theta is equals to sine square alpha, comma cos square theta is equals to cos square a alpha, sorry, and tan square theta is equals to tan square alpha, which is theta is equals to n pi plus minus a. So these are the trigonometric equations which are also good. Okay, So just revise the formulas of this chapter also. As I said, in every chapter you should revise all the formulas regularly, so that you can get thorough with these formulas. Okay, so we can now move on to the next chapter, which is quadratic equations. Quadratic equations is a very simple chapter in JE main and advanced, and it is also a simple chapter which is a scoring chapter. You can score marks here easily, and so you should also be prepared with all the formulas, so that you could not miss any of the marks in this chapter. Okay, so now let's move on to the chapter quadratic equations. Okay, so this is the basic one. A square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a is not equal to 0. Okay, and this is the formula for finding x, or you can tell, uh, yeah. Okay, so x is equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This b square minus 4ac is only b square minus 4ac is the formula to find the discriminant d, which is represented as discriminant. D is equals to b square minus 4ac. Okay, so this is the formula of discriminant. Okay, so when you find d, you only just replace in this place and then find other things. Okay, so this was just an explanation. Let's move on. The expression x is equals to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. The expression b square minus 4ac is equals to b, which is called discriminant of a quadratic equation. If alpha, beta are the roots, then a alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a, and alpha into beta is equals to c upon a. A quadratic equation whose roots are alpha and beta is x minus alpha into x minus beta is equals to 0. That is x square minus a alpha plus beta into x plus x plus alpha into beta is equals to 0. Okay, and now there are some of the nature of the roots, means it is roots are equal, unequal, or imaginary. So there are some of the roots. Consider the quadratic equations. Let's take an example, like ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay, so having alpha beta as its roots, d is equals to b square minus 4x. Okay, so now this is the full procedure we have explained. Okay, so d is equals to 0, roots are equal. Okay, alpha is equals to beta, which is equal to minus b upon 2a, and here roots are unequal, d is not equal to 0. And now see this, roots are real, a comma b comma c, which is belongs to R, and d is greater than 0. So when d is equal to 0, the roots are equal. But when d is not equal to 0, roots are unequal. So as simple as that. And when the d is greater than 0, the roots are real. Okay, and when the d is smaller than 0, the roots are imaginary. Okay, so alpha is equals to p plus iq, which is beta is equals to p minus iq. Okay, so these are the two examples. So you have to just remember that when d is greater than 0, roots are real. D is smaller than 0, roots are imaginary. When d is equal to 0, roots are equal, and when d is not equal to 0, roots are unequal. Okay, and now d is a perfect square, roots are rational. So when a d is a perfect square, the roots are rational. When d is not a perfect square, roots are irrational. Very easy. Okay, so and a is equals to 1 comma b comma c, which belongs to I, and d is a perfect square, so the roots are integral. Okay, so these were the nature of the roots, and now the common roots. Consider two quadratic equations: a1x square plus b1x plus c1 is equals to 0, and a square x square plus b square x plus c square is equals to 0. So these are the two quadratic equations. We have just taken an example. Okay, this is first one, second one, and if two quadratic equations have both roots common, then the formula becomes a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2. So if you have one value missing in both equations, you can find out from this formula only. Okay, and now the this one is, if only one root alpha is common, then alpha is equals to c1a square minus c2a1 upon a1b2 minus a2b1 is equals to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1. Okay, so this is also the simple one. As I said, this chapter is very simple, so don't worry about this chapter. When you will do this chapter with these formulas, it will become more easy. Okay, so we could not take a chance to miss any marks in this chapter. Okay, so do it thoroughly. And now this is the last formula for this chapter: range of quadratic expression fx is equals to a square plus bx plus c, and the range in restricted domain x belongs to x1 comma x2. Okay, and now there are some 2 points here. If there are two conditions means, and if minus b upon 2a does not belongs to x1 comma x2, then fx belongs to minimum, this curly bracket open, x1 comma fx2 curly bracket close, and maximum curly bracket open fx1 comma fx2. Okay, and the b, if minus b upon 2a belongs to x1 comma x2, then the formula becomes fx belongs to minimum fx1 comma fx2 comma minus d upon 4a. So this one is the main one. You should uh, closely look at the video and pay attention here, that here the minus d upon 4 is not given. So there are two conditions. You have to read the question properly and write accordingly the respective formulas. Okay, and maximum is fx1 comma fx2 comma minus d upon 4. Okay, so this chapter is very easy and its formulas are also easy. There are some explanations like the nature of the roots and the common roots, and thus we have finished with our all the chapters, basic formulas, and previous videos also have been done. Okay, so all these things you have to revise and keep on revising. key which will be making you thorough with all the formulas, and it all these formulas will be applied in the sums which will come in the JE board examinations. So please do it. Okay. So if you like our video, please do like, subscribe and share, and please follow this channel to be successful and get good marks in the JE main and advanced examinations. So this video has only the basic formulas, but these formulas are also important, and in the next videos we will be getting you the full explanations, maps and modules, and full solutions with proof. Okay, it will come with proof, and you will be thorough with all the sums, and you will like the subject max. Okay, so goodbye till then. Stay home, stay safe. About all the basic formulas of the mathematics chapters of IITG main and advanced. All the chapters are included in this video, and this all the basics will be helpful to you, and I'm sure that you will be successful in all the exams of the G and IIT preparations, and it will be very helpful to you. So please do it, watch it till the end, and please do subscribe and share it. Okay, so now let's start the video. In this video I will cover all the topics of the basic formulas of the chapters, and I will also tell you the weightage of each and every chapter. So the first one is straight line. So the first one, distance formula. Distance formula is d is equals to root x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Section formula: x is equals to m x2 plus minus n x1 upon m plus minus n, and y is equals to m y2 plus minus n y1 upon m plus or minus n. And this is the centroid in center and excenter formula. So what is the centroid formula? uh, x1 plus x2 plus x3 upon 3, and y1 plus y2 plus y3 upon 3. And this is the in center formula: a x1 plus b x2 plus c x3 upon a plus b plus c, comma a1 a y1 plus b y2 plus c y3 upon a plus b plus c. X center formula: minus ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 upon minus a plus b plus c, comma minus a1 plus ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 upon minus a plus b plus c. So these are the main formulas. You should be able to learn all the formulas which will be helpful in all the examinations, and you should be thoroughly prepared with all these formulas. And this is the formula of the area of a triangle. Triangle ABC, let us say triangle ABC is equals to half x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1. So this will be also helpful to find you the area of a triangle. And this is the slope formula: line joining two points x1 y1 and x2 y2, m is equals to y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. So this is the slope formula. For finding the equation you will be needed slope. Okay, and this is the condition of collinearity of 3 points x1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1 is equals to 0. And this is the angle between two straight lines. Tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 1 plus m1 m2. And this is the two lines, angle between two lines. Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, and a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash is equals to 0. And if two lines are parallel, this formula will come. A upon A dash is equals to B upon B dash is, and B upon B dash is not equal to C upon C dash. This is the distance between two parallel lines is equals to C1 minus C2 upon A root A square plus B square. And this is the perpendicular. If A dash plus B dash is equals to 0. Okay, so these are the formulas. And this is a point and line. Distance between a point and line formula, ax1 plus by1 plus c under the root whole a square plus b square. And this is the reflection of a point about a line, x minus x1 upon a is equals to y minus y1 upon b is equals to minus 2, and this is the ax1 plus by1 plus c upon a square plus b square. And this is the foot of a perpendicular from a point on the line. Formula is x minus x1 upon a is equals to y minus y1 upon b is equals to minus ax1 plus by1 plus c upon a square plus b square. Okay, so this was the formula of the point and line. So please do prepare it. All the formulas are important, and it will be definitely come in one of the two sums or one sum in your exam. And this is the bisectors of angles between two lines. Okay, so this formula is ax plus by plus c upon a root a square plus b square, okay, is equals to plus minus a dash x plus b dash y plus c dash upon root a dash square plus b dash square. Okay, so this was the formula of the bisector of angles between two lines. This is also the important one. And the another one is condition of concurrency of three straight line, a dash x plus b dash 1 y plus c1 is equals to 0. I is equals to 1 2 3 is a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 a3 b3 c3 is equals to 0. So this is the condition of the concurrency. And a pair of straight lines through origin is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square is equals to 0. So now if theta is the acute angle between the pair of straight lines, then tan theta is equals to 2 root h square minus ab upon a plus b. Okay, so this is for the straight lines chapter. And now let's move on to the next chapter. Circle is the very important chapter for you all, and will definitely come in your examinations. One or two sums are fixed in this examination, so you should be thoroughly prepared with all the formulas of this chapter also. Okay, so the first one is intercepts made by circle, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2yfy plus c is equals to 0 on the axis. So now the first condition is 2 root g square minus c on x-axis, and the b is 2 root f square minus c on y-axis. Okay, I'll repeat. This formula is important, so I will repeat this formula. 2 root g square minus c on x-axis and 2 root f square minus c if it is on y-axis. And this is the parametric equations of circle. X is equals to h plus r cos theta, y is equals to k plus r sin theta. Okay, and this one is the tangent. Slope form, y is equals to mx plus minus a root 1 plus m square, and b point form is x1 plus y1 is equals to a square, or t is equals to 0. Okay, and this is the parametric form. X is x cos a plus sine a is equals to a alpha, or you can tell a. Okay, and this is the pair of tangents from a point. S1 is equals to t square, and length of a tangent is root s1. Director of circle, x square plus y square is equals to 2a square, for x square plus y square is equals to a square. Okay, so this was the director circle, and the chord of contact t is equals to 0. And this is the first one. The second one, the length of the chord of contact is 2lr upon root r square plus l square, and the area of the triangle formed by the pair of tangents and its chord of contact is equals to r l cube upon r square plus l square. Okay, so don't worry, these formulas look hard, but when you will be able to remember and see this YouTube channel's video, you will be definitely feel very good, and you will be very surprised to see your good marks in mathematics. Some of the students run away from mathematics, but in by seeing these YouTube channel videos, you will be able to get good marks, and you will be loving maths subject. So this YouTube channel's motive is to make everyone love this maths subject. Okay, so let's move on. Tangent of the angle between the pair of tangents from x1 comma y1 is equals to root rl upon l square minus r square. Equation of the circle circumscribing the triangle PT1 T2 is x minus x1 bracket x plus g plus y minus y1 bracket y plus f is equals to 0. And the eighth one, condition of the orthogonality of two circles. Okay, so this one also is important. 2g1 g2 plus 2f1 f2 is equals to c1 plus c2, and the radical axis formula is s1 minus s2 is equals to 0, that is 2g1 minus g2 into plus plus 2f1 minus f2 y plus c1 minus c2 is equals to 0. And this is the last formula of this chapter, family of circles. S1 plus k s2 is equals to 0, comma s plus kl is equals to 0. So this chapter also formulas are being done. So we will see you in next video. Thank you, and keep watching this YouTube channel videos. Please do like and subscribe and share it to your friends. Bye bye. On to the next chapter, Parabola. So this is also an important chapter, and the formulas of this chapter are also important, so please pay attention on the formulas and learn it thoroughly. So the first formula is here, equation of standard parabola. Y square is equals to 4ax, comma vertex is 0 comma 0, focus is a comma 0, directrix is x plus a is equals to 0, and axis is y is equals to 0. Length of the lattice rectum is equals to 4. Ends of the lattice rectum are L bracket open a comma 2a, and L dash is a1 minus 2a. Okay, so now the second formula is parametric representation. X is equals to at square and y is equals to 2at, and then the tangents to the parabola, y square is equals to 4ax. Okay, slope from y is slope from y is equals to mx plus a upon m when m is not equals to 0. Parametric form, ty is equals to x plus at square, and the third one is point form, t is equals to 0, and this is the normals to the parabola. Y square is equals to 4ax. Okay, and this is the formula also. Y minus y1 is equals to minus y1 upon 2a bracket open x minus x1 at x1 comma y1, and the next one is y is equals to mx minus 2am minus am cube at am square comma minus 2am, and the third one is y plus tx is equals to 2at plus at cube at at square comma 2at. Okay, so this was the formulas of the chapter parabola. These formulas are important, and there is a weightage of this chapter also. So please revise all the previous chapter formulas also. So keep watching this video, as you will get all the basic formulas in this one video only, and it will help you a lot in the examinations. In the JE examinations also, these chapters are important and have their own weightage. Okay, so let's move on to the next chapter, ellipse. The first one is the standard equation, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1, where a is greater than b and b square is equals to a square 1 minus e square. Okay, and e here represents eccentricity. Okay, so eccentricity is equals to under root 1 minus b square upon a square, comma 0 is less than e less than 1. Okay, and the directory size is x is equals to plus minus a upon e, and this is the foci. S is equals to plus minus ae comma 0, and the length of the major axis is equals to 2a, and the length of the minor axis is 2b. Vertices a dash is equals to minus a comma 0, and a is equals to a comma 0, and this is the lattice rectum. This is also the important formula, which is equal to 2b square upon a is equals to 2a 1 minus e square. E here represents the eccentricity. Okay, so now the next formula is auxiliary circle. X square plus y square is equals to a square. So in these videos you will get all the basic formulas, and in the next video you will get all the proofs of all the sums, and all the full explanation will be there in the next video. So keep watching and keep following this YouTube channel Ankushstudy, and you will be very successful in all the JE examinations. Okay, so now the next formula is parametric representation. X is equals to a cos theta and y is equals to b sin theta. Position of a point W R T and ellipse. The point Px1, y1 lies outside, inside, or on the ellipse according as x square 1 upon a square plus y square 1 upon b square minus 1, which is greater than or less than is equals to 0. Line and ellipse. The line y is equals to mx plus c meets the x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. In these two real points, coincident or imaginary accordingly, as the c square is smaller, equal to, or greater than a square m square plus b. Okay, so now the tangents formula is slope form y is equals to mx plus minus root a square m square plus b square. Okay, so this is also the important one, and this is the point form x1 upon a square plus y1 upon b square is equals to 1, and the parametric form x cos theta upon a plus y sin theta upon b is equals to 1. And now the next formula is normals. A square x upon x1 minus b square y upon y1, which is equal to a square minus b square. Ax and sec theta into sec theta minus by into cos theta cosec theta is equals to a square minus b square, and y is equals to mx minus a square minus b square m upon under root a square plus b square m square. And the director of the circle is x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square. Okay, so these are the formulas of the chapter ellipse, and this is also has its own weightage in the examinations. So keep on revising all the basic formulas of this chapter also. And now let's move on to the next chapter, the very important chapter, hyperbola, which is commonly asked in these examinations, and thus you have to be thorough with all these formulas. The standard equation of the hyperbola is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equals to 1, where b square is equals to a square bracket open e square minus 1. All these formulas will be applied in the next video when we will be solving all the sums and all with all proofs and full explanation of the solutions, and you will be better understanding about all the chapters, mathematics chapter, and you will love it. So keep revising. Okay, so now this one is the foci. S is equals to plus minus AE comma 0, and the directory size is x is equals to plus minus A upon E. and this is the vertices. A is equals to plus minus a comma 0. This one is the lattice rectangle. L is equals to 2b square. It is represented as the L symbol, and thus the L is equals to 2b square upon 2a is equals to 2a bracket open e square minus 1, and this one is the conjugate hyperbola x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equals to 1, and this one is minus a x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1 are conjugate hyperbolas of each of them. Okay, and this one is the auxiliary circle. X square plus y square is equals to a square. Parametric representation: x is equals to a into sec theta and y is equals to b into tan theta. Position of a point P, WRT, a hyperbola. S1 is equals to x square 1 upon a square minus y square 1 upon b square minus 1, which is greater than equal to or less than 0, and accordingly as the point x1 comma y1 lies inside on or outside the curve. Okay, this is the tangents one, the slope form, the point form, and the parametric form. Y is equals to mx plus minus under the root a square a and a square m square minus b square is the formula of the slope form, and at the point x1 comma y1 is x1 upon a square minus y1 upon b square is equals to 1, and the parametric form x sec theta upon a minus y tan theta upon b is equals to 1. And now this one is the normals. There are three conditions. At the point P x1 comma y1 is a square x upon x1 plus b square y upon y1 is equals to a square plus b square is equals to a square e square. And at the point P, a sec theta comma b tan theta is ax upon sec theta plus by upon tan theta is equals to a square plus b square is equals to a square e square. And now the equations of the normals in term of its slope, which is m r y r y is equals to mx plus minus a square plus b square into m upon under the root a square minus b square m square. And now the asymptotes is equals to x upon a plus y upon b is equals to 0, and the next one is x upon a minus y upon b is equals to 0, and this one is the pair of the asymptotes. Okay, so now this one formula is x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equals to 0. Okay, and now this one is the rectangular or equilateral hyperbola. This one is also important. Xy is equals to c square, which is, and eccentricity is root 2. Vertices plus minus c comma plus minus c. Foci is plus minus root 2c plus comma plus minus root 2c, and the directrices is x plus y plus minus is equals to plus minus root 2c. And this one is the lattice rectangle, which is represented by L symbol and which is called the which is L is equals to 2 root 2 C is equals to TA is equals to CA, and the parametric equation X is equals to CT, Y is equals to C by T, and T is to R minus 0. Equation of the tangent at P x1 comma y1 is x upon x1 plus y upon y1 is equals to 2, and at P t is x upon t plus ty is equals to 2c. Equation of the normal at P t is xt minus yt is equals to c t4 minus 1, and the chord with a given midpoint as h comma k is kx plus hy is equals to 2hk. Okay, so these are the formulas of the chapter hyperbola, which are too important. Okay, so this was the rectangular or equilateral hyperbola. This was the asymptotes. Please see it once again. And this was the normals. This was the tangents one formula. And this was the position of A point P. This was the parametric representation, auxiliary circle, conjugate hyperbola, and the standard equation. Okay, so keep on revising this chapter equations also. You will get all the basic formulas of the every chapter in this video, so keep on revising this video. Okay, thank you.